All right. So today I'll talk about Charlie. Keep busy. Keep busy. You see that my topics they are always simple. So keep busy. Busy. Okay. I'm not talking about busybody. I'm not talking about being busy for nothing. Okay. I have already mentioned in some other videos that yeah, busy na ebe you know. Yeah, I'm backing with reasons. Okay. With reasons. Okay. So that it will be solid. All right. So keep busy as a guy, and then what you should be busy about is also important. So I will mention it. So if you are busy about the wrong thing, you realize that sometimes you will get what you are looking for, and then at the end of the day, you will not be happy with it. So when I say keep busy, what should we keep busy about? Busy knowing about as a guy, improving yourself. Okay, improving yourself. Okay, because I remember when I was alone, away from home. Okay, I almost came back home because I've told you I've stopped a lot of work. Okay, I've hopped from work to work to a different work. So as at the time that I hop from 1 week, you see sometimes too, it's not as if I have another week before I stop doing it too. Okay, I got sacked once. Okay, one of the jobs I got sacked because you see it was a factory work, and then it was kind of strict because we worked with machines, so you have to be there. If you're not there, you are costing the company. So it happened that as at that time I was applying for another job somewhere to make it secure, just to get, and then it happened actually I say I wasted time. So I got and so that period I had to stay home for a while. Okay, I had to stay home for a while, and it was tough. It was tough. Yep. Now unworthy. Okay, but I kept busy, and that busy that I kept. When I say busy, now I ain't busy. This one was more than even busy body. That busy that I kept, rain or shine, I was working, working. Work, Charlie. I was doing this delivery job. Okay, delivery, and it was my first time. I didn't want to disappoint because how I got a job, it was out of probation. They were just trying to see if I could do it, so I had to prove them. So whether rain or shine, near Jinam, at a chimkra, I'll be riding motor through crack crack, falling, rising, fall. So for me, I thought I was just looking for money. Alright. But after that season, I hardened up. Okay. I couldn't just be like before. I was like nothing. I was like even some fights that before I would say that oh them like I'll beg and then just escape and everything. I failed it. Sometimes once one fight like this, the guy was bigger and then far muscular than me, like nah deep. You see. So I received the punches, okay, elbow me. Then I just realized first actually this fight I can't win, so he has to get his own share of the beating. So I twisted it for him. By the time the fight was done, I was feeling pain, but his own pain was about to begin without him even knowing. As in the press, as in the moment we were fighting, as the struggle was going on, we were fighting up and down. Okay, I couldn't give him enough punches because Charlie, he was far, like was far. So but I made sure I took his phone and hid it somewhere. So I was last with him like this, like struggling now, and then I removed the phone and threw it somewhere. So at the end, he was looking for his phone. He knew I was the one who had taken it, but he wasn't sure. So I was just like that. I just relaxed that I don't know where the phone is. You see what happened? Because Charlie, it was a serious fight. All right, and we could both have just talked things out, but we were all angry. So let me just say this here so that you know what the file looked like. So after that, me the phone. Should I mention this here? Should I mention? I don't know. But I used the phone to settle some debt that I had somewhere, and then that was it. Because it's a fight, man. I could have lost my teeth. Okay, this one was another one somewhere. You see, so you know it was some street something. All right. So after that week, I hardened up. So that's how hard I hardened. I was like, shall not? I could face unless the thing was far above my strength, then I'll leave it. But I hardened up. All right. Most things didn't even bother me anymore because Charlie. Sometimes deep in the night, 11 to 12, still we are delivering things, man. 8, we are riding, getting caught by police sometimes, escaping, talking to them. So a lot happened, alright? And you know, a ban is ano. Na amaya different. So you see how keeping busy becomes. You might think that most of the time, you know, when you are being busy like that too, because being idle is the most dangerous one. Because at the end of every busy period, a test will come that will show that what do you learn from being busy as at this period. Okay, what did you learn, or what did you gain? So that is when you prove that I know I learned how to do this. I learned how to do this. I learned how to do this. All right. When I was in the restaurant environment and being a waiter, we learned how to serve people. So I happened to be in one of the rich people around. I stayed with them for a while after the restaurant, and the way I served him, he was like, "Where did you learn all this thing from?" And I said, "Oh, me, I served people before." And he was like, "Yeah, the watch like what I said." You knew that no, the way I wrapped the tissue and the way I handled the glass caps, it was on a different level. So what I said. So it showed that Charlie, this guy, you know, at least maybe if he's around like a grandpa, he can be handling some things. You see, and it was cool. And some other stuffs, right, that keeping busy will help you with. And it can be anything. It can be about your current work. I can simply put it this way, that whatever you find yourself doing now, all right, just do it and then be aware, very aware, because the route that you are using, those people you are talking to, okay, it will get to the next level of life that for na ube saying here, and that's that say a coin out fine. Say a coin and I'll be saying here, and they are next level. Yes, because the business say kofa baby bra. Ko payadi when you have so with me here. Then you've done it already. Maybe the company you are working for, your work might not be all that good, but maybe you've been with the team before, you've been with the football team before, and your company has a football match. Most of them don't know how to play, and you're the one who will be scoring the goals for them. And from that, they will start liking you anyhow. Like they will just forget about the work that you do. They will just say that, oh, they do mine, oh, they will do mine, and that will be it. You just be receiving your pay for free. I hope you understand. So keep busy. Like the video I'm doing now, it will shock you that I know that I don't want there. Charlie, this thing, someone will hear, and then it will be like, Charlie, also, let's move. So I'll end it here for now. Thanks for watching. Let's remember to keep busy. All right, keep busy, because as at now, the busy things I did then, right now, if you ask me, Charlie, I can close my eyes and be doing them for you, and you will know that, Charlie Aquano, the experience is talking. All right, so stay blessed. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment your brain over there. Thank you.